Hi guys, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to share the motivation letter that got me into the Integrated Product Design Master's program here at Politecnico di Milano. For those of you that are new here, I'm Anna. I've been living in Italy for a bit over a year now, and on my channel I share my experiences and some tips and tricks on studying in Italy, how to get here, and things like that. So I hope I can help, but if you do have any other questions, feel free to comment below or message me on Instagram at analyst.yt. Before I share my letter, I have a very important disclaimer. Please be aware that most universities use algorithms to check for plagiarism. This means that if you use one too many words out of my motivation letter, you could be disqualified, and I really don't want that for you. So please, 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 please use this as inspiration and not as a copy and paste tool, because that will put you at a disadvantage rather than an advantage. I also want to mention that when I read over this the other day, I felt quite uncomfortable. Obviously, there's a lot of listing of what I achieved during my bachelor's degree and outside of university. So it's a bit of like an anti-humble piece of writing, but that's what a motivation letter is, because you have to sell yourself. But also because I don't think I accurately represented who I am and myself as a person. But then again, maybe it's evidence for me how much I've grown and changed over the years, because this piece of writing is 2 years old. So it's September 2023 now, and I applied in September of 2021. However, I did get accepted for the course, so while I have certain frustrations about this piece of writing, it did work, so I hope you can get something out of this. This is so cringy to like read out loud, but I know this will help you guys, so I'm doing this for you. Okay, so dear sir or madam, I mean, you can also say to whom it may concern or something like that. I don't think you should overthink this. I mean, I don't think they will judge you too much on those first couple words. But anyway, I go in and say, my name is Anna Lis, and I am writing to apply for Politecnico di Milano's Integrated Product Design program. I graduated from product design at the University for the Creative Arts in June 2021. Currently, I am a junior designer at SG Papertronics, and I am participating in designing the Beerometer, a lab-in-a-box solution for craft breweries. In the next part, I go a bit back in time, actually a lot back in time, to my high school years, and there's a few reasons I do this. First of all, it's because I already started my design education in school, so it's kind of to show that, like, hey, I've been interested in this for a while. But obviously, if you don't have if you hadn't had this experience in school for whatever subject you're applying for, it's not like you're not going to get accepted. But for me, it's something that's an advantage to my application. So I say, before university, I gained my product design foundations by choosing it as one of my A-level subjects. This course included practical projects, manufacturing theory, and design history. My high school years were also crucial in developing my soft skills. As deputy head girl, I had opportunity to voice the students' ideas and take up several initiatives, such as raising awareness for Duchene muscular dystrophy. Furthermore, going to school in the Emirates made me adaptable and able to enter a culturally diverse environment, which would be an asset to team projects at Politecnico. So what I did here was intertwine my soft skills already from high school and mentioned how they could help me in my master's studies. Next, I move on to my university experience, my bachelor's university experience, and I pick out my favorite project to talk about, its significance, and I also use it as an opportunity to drop a few design terms here and there to show my knowledge. So here it is. During my time at university, I had the opportunity to develop my design thinking and skills through various industry projects and competition briefs. My favorite was the Design the Change competition, in which I designed an accessible shoe and foot support for people with spinal cord injuries. My design received a special commendation. Again, not being humble, I hate this, but it's kind of what you have to do. And I was awarded the opportunity to take up work experience at the Cerebra Innovation Center. The product's purpose was to aid those with drop foot and reduce stigma by celebrating the support rather than disguising its specialist features. I believe the project's success resulted from applying co-design methods, so this is where I drop some design terms, using user feedback in each stage of the design process. I then move on to say, To complement this project, I decided to write my thesis about the rise of accessible design. I investigated the transition from the medical model to the social model, which led to the collaboration between disabled individuals and designers. This transition improved the usability of assisted devices and made them more desirable by considering the impacts of aesthetics. I learned that people have different desires irrespective of their abilities, so aesthetic variety is crucial. Furthermore, this allows people to communicate ideas about themselves beyond their aid's functional elements, hence enabling self-expression beyond their disability. Next, I talk a little bit about extracurriculars, again, to show my interest for the subject beyond university. I say, beyond academics, I have taken on a student course representative role, which involved listening to student feedback and discussing it with the course leader. I have also enjoyed taking short courses, including mastering footwear at London College of Fashion. Then I move on to 3 little paragraphs that talk about my work experience, and I think this is crucial because I also got a recommendation letter from the people I was working for. So what I say was validated in the recommendation letter. And it also shows that I have practical experience and interest for the subject again. So let's see what I wrote. This year I gained professional experience at SG Papertronics on a team developing the Beerometer. The aim is to provide quality control to craft breweries without using static machines or specialized lab technicians. Using a patented portable test machine with a pod system of one-use tests, the customer experience is simplified without reducing testing accuracy. The machine is operated through a mobile app which I designed in Adobe XD, again dropping some of my skills within the letter. It allows users to keep track of results, which helps brewers maintain the consistency of their beverages. Later, I was involved in the storytelling of the device on the marketing team. I developed graphics, visuals, and animations to communicate the functions of the device to potential customers. Most importantly, this opportunity allowed me to understand how a product is developed from start to release in a multidisciplinary team. It was inspiring to see how the chemistry, engineering, design, and marketing departments come together to form a product that will benefit the final users and their clients. I have to say this was an online internship. I did learn a lot, but I don't mention this in the letter because I was worried that they may see it as a disadvantage, as something less real. So that's to say, obviously be honest, but if there's something you want to hide, go for it. For the conclusion, most people would advise not to add anything new. However, I took a risk and did. I mentioned why I wanted to study in Italy and Polyme specifically. So let's see. Politecnico di Milano is in the top 5 universities for design in the QS rankings. Furthermore, Milan is a global hub for fashion, architecture, and design. Therefore, the integrated product design course will be an excellent opportunity to develop my design knowledge, skills, and network at events, including Salone del Mobile. I believe this will positively influence my design career and broaden my cultural perspectives. Thank you for considering my application. Yours sincerely, Anna Lis. So that's that. I hope it was helpful for you to see what a successful motivation letter looks like. I did get offered a spot and a scholarship, so I must have done something right. But then again, the motivation letter isn't the only thing they take into consideration. There's the portfolio if you're a design student, the CV, the recommendation letter, which is a letter from someone else about you to the university. If you do have any other questions, feel free to message me at analyst.yt on Instagram or comment down below. And that's all for this week. Let me know if this was helpful. I'm really keen to hear your feedback, and I'll see you next time. So, ciao guys.